Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 7. So, can't believe we're already on Episode 7 of this. I mean, I guess I did watch, I wanted to catch up for early access and everything, so I watched, 3 of these episodes in a week, and then, another one for the following week, and then an extra one to get one ahead of Patreon, because I like being one ahead in case I'm sick. I can still release videos for you guys. But either way, sorry, that was a. So I guess that makes sense. I did watch all 7 of these within 3 weeks or so, 3 to 4 weeks. So, anyways, yeah, I'm really excited. The last episode was crazy. We had so much information. We had the reveal of what happened to Rice's family, at least in the words of Rice. It definitely seems like there's more to the story of Aaron's dad. The flashback didn't really match what Rice said. His father didn't look like, the look on his face didn't look like he came to seize power. It seems like he came to ask for something, and stuff like that. And maybe if they said no, maybe then he attacked, right? But anyway, I'm sure there's more to the story. But we learned more about the memory wiping, why they want Eren, because I guess a mix of the memory wiping power with Eren's scream can wipe everyone's memories all at once. So some pretty crazy stuff going on. There was so much more that was revealed in that episode. But yeah, let's just jump into this and see what happens this time. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, right into the opening. Man, it's crazy how, Mikasa's scar didn't look that bad. Or, I mean, sorry, the cut back when she first got it didn't look that bad. But apparently it was enough to leave a scar. Yeah, we had the whole Mikasa. Well, for me, it was a reveal because I'm dumb, of Ackerman being, that family line being related to Mikasa in some way. I think it was through her father's side, right? Because her mother was Asian descent. Um, but yeah. Eren seems like he ate his dad, if those memories are right, to gain the power that he has. Wish. Hmm. Hmm. What? Oh, she's gonna be injected and turned into a Titan, isn't she? And then, in order to turn back, she's gonna have to eat Eren? Yo. Yeah, he knows. No shit. Oh, that's cool. I love how they're on wheels. Fire arrow! They're not supposed to work, but that's fine, I love it. Nice. Cover from the guns. They're smoke bombs. Oh! Nice. Damn, while flying around, he's able to count them all. Alright. Nope. You were too loud. You gotta do it, Jean. Ah. Don't they have two, though? One in each hand? Or no? Can't you be going in one direction and just shoot behind you? Oh, shit. Shit! Let's go. Sasha. They have to reload. Yep. This is an extermination. Oh, that was cool. Look at her go! Shit! Damn, she's so good. Ooh. That was Levi, wasn't it? Oh, here's Kenny. I knew something was gonna have to turn soon. Damn. Nice. They also only have so much ammo, right? Because every shot is like a whole nother cartridge. They have to be limited on cartridges. I like the music. Oh, shit. Oh, going in with a blade. Ooh. Nice. Oil. Shit! It looked like it was just a cut to the side, right? Oh. You better be okay, Zoe. You're my favorite. She's very smart, though. Shit. Come on, Zoe, use that to your advantage. Shit! Damn. Just a shoulder wound, though. Right? And unless... I guess she did hit pretty hard. They have a... Yeah. Mm, no, he wants to stop her from becoming a Titan. Hmm. He makes it sound so nice. Hmm. Damn. Well, I mean, we knew that's how that worked. We learned that last episode. But the memories is interesting. So how did Aaron not get that? Or Aaron's father? I don't know. Why are they... Why didn't all the previous founders do it? I don't know. I don't trust. What? Is that what his dream has been? Hmm. I feel so bad for Historia because she just wants family and I think she's being manipulated. We'll see. I'm glad he showed up to say all this. But she... Come on, Historia. It's fitting for her name, though. killing all the Titans is Aaron's dream, though. Jeez. Damn. That's probably true. Why? Mm, I don't like when people say that. I don't believe a word Ray says anymore. Hmm. He's gonna shoot the chains. He's gonna release Aaron. Nice. She'll be new to wielding the power. Oh shit. Giving him the pain to transform if he wants to. What a way to cut him, though. Ah, spinal fluid. Don't do it. Come on. Is Aaron gonna say something? He can talk now. Yeah. Oh. Damn. Hmm. Is he doubting his father now? Damn. Hmm. And her mom left. Shit. It could very well be a lie. I mean, I guess Kenny said the one thing he wouldn't lie about is the ritual. Hmm. So worried he's right there. He's just gonna be like, "Hooja!" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yup. Yup. Thank you, Historia. Yes. Because they want the power. I think Rod still wants this too. Hmm. That's crazy. Whoa. What the heck? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh shit! Oh! Can that be salvaged? Yep, his true colors. Nice. Yep. Alright, let's get him out. Kenny. Damn. Oh shit. She's sounding a lot more like Ymir. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Is that enough? Just a lick? Well, shit. Here we go. God damn it. Fuck! He looked big. He looked like maybe colossal size. That was just, maybe that's just the angle? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not colossal size, but he looked big. Okay, so. First of all, I think Zoe's gonna be okay, but I really hope she's okay, because I really love her. Now, I need to check something, because I really hope I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure in Season 2, when we learned about Zoe... Or was that Season 1? Might have been Season 1. That was her name, but I feel like they call her something else, but that might just be her last name. I think her last name is supposed to be Hanji or something, right? But it sounds like they say something else too. Um, I'm gonna look up my anime list for season 2 so I don't get spoiled on characters or anything. And try to see Yeah, Zoe Hanji. Okay. Unless they're just pronouncing it weird, it's like Zoe with like a I can't remember. I can't think of the name of it, but one of the symbols above the E, which means the E might be pronounced weird, which might be what's going on. But that is it, guys, for episode 7. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I hope she's okay. That fight was awesome. I loved how they used smoke to cover them because you can't shoot what you can't see, you know? And I like how they blew up the barrels, but then they also kept people there shooting the flares. Like Armin was shooting the flares, and then Sasha was there shooting the extra barrels and everything. That was really cool. That whole fight was awesome, very dynamic. Mikasa going ham as usual. But the people on the other side were able to quickly adapt. But it all sucks too because like they were all working for Kenny, and now Kenny is like flopped sides, I guess. So now they're off there fighting for no reason. Like Kenny should hurry up out of there and just go help those people. But I guess Kenny probably cares more about the information he could learn by staying here than he does to go than he does of those people living, right? But I think Kenny will be a cool character to have on our side if he doesn't like die or anything, because he's like I love like the southern twang with like the English voice actor, because I am watching this in dubbed, as you guys may know. So the I mentioned it in the beginning. So if you don't know, you should watch the beginning of the season. The first episode, right in the beginning, I mention it. But anyway, I love the dubbed voice actor and the way he's doing that like southern twang and everything, and it just he has the whole like western feel with the guns and the cowboy hat and all that. So I love it. But anyway, having him on our side would be very cool. We got into the whole like Frida's memories still being alive. Now I kind of want to go back. I think I will here in a minute and see what they say about this whole because I think I might have talked a little too much this episode. There were a couple parts that I shouldn't have talked over. My confusion was why, and I think they explained it, was why Eren didn't get the memories, right? Like Eren's dad consumed her and got her power, but not her memories. So what did he have to like somehow? I guess okay. So they did say okay. Maybe they did answer it. Answer it. To get the memories, you need or no. To get the powers, you had to do the spinal fluid, right? So I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Because he was saying like you have to make sure you consume his spinal fluid, right? To be able to get his powers. So it's not that doesn't have to do with the memories. Let me jump back. Am I gonna be able to find yikes. Let me turn subtitles on and that'll make it easier. Uh I'm so happy she asked that question though. Like of like why if we had the ability to do it, why didn't we? Right? I think that was another thing. Yeah. Yeah, there was just a lot of things like I talked in the last episode about how Rod was like he sounded nice but almost too nice, you know? Like I was like I don't know if we can fully believe everything that's being said by him. And it's like this episode it just felt worse and worse with his explanation. It just felt more and more manipulative. Saying like, "Oh, we had like this power to be able to wipe out all the Titans and save humanity from the shackles of these walls." And I'm like I said, I'm so glad that Historia asked the question. Then why didn't we? You know, and I truly believe that whatever. I guess it also sounds like you become a different person when you take that stuff. But the thing is, okay, so he said you become this like omniscient being when you gain that power. But Frida gained that power, and she should have had that power at the time that she was hanging out with Historia, right? Or was she younger? Was that before? Because Frida looked pretty young, right, when she did it. I think it was right here. I don't know. Maybe it was no, because she had the power to wipe the memories, right? So she should have already been a Titan when she was talking to Historia and everything. And we saw her like gaining that power and all that. Unless she was already a Titan, but she didn't have the memory. I don't know. Could she have been a Titan, but not? No, because she injected herself to turn into a Titan for the first time and then ate her uncle right here, right? So I guess I'm just confused by him saying, like, you're a completely different being and everything, but it didn't seem like Frida was. But he said it seemed like his brother was when his brother did it. So I'm not sure. I guess I may have to, like, rewatch some of this again to kind of get, like, 15 years old when that. Okay, so finally the Titan used its power to reach into the, and that's the thing, like, reached into the hearts of people and altered their memories. Like, he made it sound like such like a poetic thing that it did, like, oh, humanity was so happy to have all of its memories altered, you know? It's like, no, it was, and I also wonder if that's like what the Titan really looked like. It's kind of gross looking. At least some of them look cool. But, but no, you manipulated humanity so that way, I'm pretty sure this was orchestrated from the beginning to subdue humanity and just gain power. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the end of the story. And I mean, I think it already basically revealed it this episode with Rod even saying like the first king just like sought power and wanted to keep people in the walls. You know, he said it himself. I'm pretty sure that's just what it's gonna be. Maybe even the reason Titans began in the first place, right? Maybe someone was experimenting with immortality, they accidentally created the Titans in the process, right? And that's kind of like my running theory. But then maybe the people who, the Rice family who wanted to take things over was like, okay, let's just turn as many people into Titans as we can and just start this apocalypse, right? And then we'll use the power we have to create these walls and we'll alter the memories and then I wouldn't be surprised if, people say the walls just popped up overnight, right? That's because their memories were manipulated, I bet. I bet you anything they had the walls already put up. They herded everyone in here, right? And then, like, as many people as they felt they needed. And then we've seen the church, what they did to Ymir, where they, like, injected her and then kicked her off the wall. And they were doing that with Titans. I bet you anything they just did that to a certain number of people a year, filling the world with Titans. Those Titans probably went off to the rest of the world, and wiped out whoever else was left in the world, right? Um, and yeah, I mean, who knows? There could even be other continents and stuff. Like, if this is Earth, let's say they're in like Europe because they have like all old castles and everything, so it's a very European setting. It feels like there could be like over in Japan, like people still chilling, like because Titans just can't get there, right? Like same with just the other continents and other land masses that are separate from this one that they're on, where they're making Titans and spreading them. So I don't know. It's certainly interesting, but yeah. I wanted to see this. Several bloodlines were excluded from this effect, yep, because they were immune. They said exclude. Also, keep in mind, he said excluded when they were really just immune, right? Which is also just a very, like, clever way of saying, like, like, oh, we left some people without, like, altering it, Um, but their descendants and the rest of humanity retain no history of memory of the world before the walls. Yeah, So apparently, whatever's in that vial does have like a bunch of memories of like what was before and everything. So, but yeah, I'm really curious about how all that works and everything. But we had Kenny's dream, which seemed to be to gain this power too. You know, like he was saying, it only works. Like where was it that Kenny came into this? Um, can this power, yeah, can only manifest in one through whom the blood of the Reese family flows. I still wonder if that's the truth. That also almost just feels like propaganda. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe, like, because of the way the memories work or whatever, it has to, like, you only get the memories if you're a descendant, and maybe that's why Aaron's father didn't get them, but they were still able to extract them. So maybe it was something where Aaron's father ate like half of her spine or something and got like a good chunk of her spinal fluid. So maybe the spinal fluid does do both things. And then after the fact, Rod was able to extract some of the spinal fluid which contained the memories, right? And stuff like that. But maybe the way the power transfers, because they still have to eat Aaron for the power, so maybe the way the power transfers is through like the first one to consume it gets the powers, but maybe any, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe like the extra spinal fluid can still be used for the memories. I have no idea, but yeah. And this is where Kenny got mad, getting into Kenny's dream. Kenny's dream seemed to have been to want to like hijack this power for himself. Like, I don't know how he wanted, I don't know how he was going to accomplish it, you know? Like, he kind of came in here being like, "Oh, you ruined my dream," you know, and all that. But, you know, that's basically Kenny just being like, it was my, you knew my dream was to like become the one Titan, you know, and all that. But yeah, with Kenny's dream removed, he was just like, all right, I'll give Aaron a fighting chance and all that. And yeah, I love that Historia managed to stop and think for herself and didn't get manipulated by her father, because I mean, especially by the way he reacted after she rejected it and threw it, like clearly he only cared about her for her inheriting this power. And I do like how everyone was like, why didn't you do it? You know, you were scared to do it, right? Like, and I mean, she was his last best hope, and all that's left is for him to do it, and he finally did, you know. But yeah. So I'm pumped to see more. I wonder what his Titan form is gonna look like, and I wonder how strong it truly is. And obviously, I imagine Aaron's gonna have to fight him. So, and like, will Aaron? Is it possible that the memory thing is a lie? Like, could Aaron beat him and like bite it like his father did, but get the memories this time rather than just the power? I don't know. Um, like, could he gain access? Like, or is it okay? Hear me out. What if somehow Aaron is like the Reese bloodline, and somehow even Rod didn't know about it, right? Like, they talked about, he said to Aaron, like, use the memories or whatever back when he injected them, let them help you or whatever. Like, what if somehow his father found Aaron when he was young, or took him or something from the Reese family, and Reese doesn't even know it. And Aaron's father isn't a descendant, right? That's why when he consumed it, he didn't get the memories. But now, if Aaron here consumes it, maybe because he's the bloodline, he will this time, right? I don't know, just a theory. But yeah, I'm excited to watch more, guys. Sorry about the little bit of confusion. It was just like some aspects to it of like, you know, why didn't they get the memories? Why, you know, how does all that work and all that? So, but I think I kind of like sussed out most of it. I think I kind of get the gist of it myself, but Yeah, I really liked Historia's line about like I don't like I'm starting to really hate humanity and everything, and she sounded a lot like Ymir in the way that she was talking. She's like, I don't give a damn about fighting all the Titans, you know. And if humanity wants to be like this, then they can just go and wipe themselves out, kind of thing. And I get it, but also there's a lot of humanity that are just people whose minds have been manipulated by people who want power, right? And I think there's a lot of innocent people that do deserve to know the truth and deserve to have like a fighting chance at survival. So I don't think we should just give up on all of humanity. I do think that defeating all the Titans is still like a good goal, right? But if the source of the Titans are the people within these walls, those church cultists or whatever that were like, the whole blood of the king and stabbing people and throwing them off the wall and all that, if they're the source of it, we need to stop that so new Titans stop getting made and then work on wiping them all out. So we'll see. Very interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how more of this show turns out. So that's gonna be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. You can get 2 episodes ahead through the early access tier on there. There's also the Patreon show tier where you can get shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet, like Free Rin, Solo Leveling, The Expanse, and I'm working my way through Dan at the moment. So check that out on there if you want more. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.